live. Hey, so if I'm not looking directly at you over here on Facebook Live, I might be looking over here at my HD video. Just in case you can't hear me, I do record both. So this is Ginny with learnwithginny.com. I share what I'm learning in my home business and how it applies to my parenting, because a lot of it connects. And today, especially, the topic that I'm going to talk about does. So if you're live on Facebook, make sure you chime in and let me know that you can hear me. Tell me where you're from and who you are, what kind of business you're in. Just let me know a little bit about you, and I'll be sure to check your comments later if you have any questions. So today I want to talk about 5 reasons why a moral compass and a social compass is important. And when I was at Ray Higdon's event a few weeks ago, I got to hear Kim Garst speak, and she is a social media expert. And this is my notes from her talk. So you see I have a star there, and that is her example of a social compass. But I wanted to start with a moral compass because it connects. And besides that, it's important to have a moral compass and to teach it to your kids, because a moral compass will guide you in every decision and guide you in the right direction. So, where do you learn a moral compass? You learn it, at least I did, in religious education. But I do believe that we moms can teach a moral compass to our kids, and I think it's more important that we moms teach it, because our families are so different. Everybody's family is so different, and our family history is so different and diversified that we don't all have the same moral compasses, if that makes sense. So in a past post, I did share a little bit about, teaching family history and why it's important to share your heritage and your family history with your kids, because there's stories that you can use that help teach these kinds of things. Hope you don't mind, I'm looking down at my notes every once in a while. So I'm just going to give you an example of one little lesson that I taught my son. And he remembers it, and he's still very honest to this day because of this little lesson in being honest and having integrity. If you do go to the post at learnwithginny.com, I shared the link above this. You'll see, an example moral compass that I put on there, a star that points in different directions. It represents some of ours, but you definitely will have your own. So one day, my son, who loves to throw things, he's always throwing things, and guess what? Now he loves baseball. So one day he threw something and he hit the wood. I should show you this shiny wood here. I don't know if you can see it on Facebook Live. But he hit it and he dented it. And if you look around, everything's neat in my house. My husband is a very neat man, and he likes things to be in its place, and he likes things to be nice, and he respects the things he has because he's worked very hard to get them. We all have. So, understandably, he would be upset if my son had dented this wood, this pretty wood in our house. And understandably, my son was a little bit afraid to admit it or say anything about it. Of course, I was there. I saw him do it. So I talked to him, and, I'm like, think about how your dad feels. And would he be more upset if he, sometime when we're at school and work or whatever, found the dent, and then later, Would he be more upset about that? Or would he be more upset if you told him and apologized? Well, obviously, when he told him, my husband was very understanding and said, I am really glad that you told me, because it's important that you're honest with me. It's much more important than the things around us. It was a great lesson for him. So that was just one example. You can use all of your kids' experiences and failures and accidents, whatever, to teach them things from your moral compass. And as they learn those things, it'll guide them all through their whole lives in the right directions. Does that make sense? I hope so. So moving on to what Kim Garst shared, which is the social compass. Now this is important for a number of reasons. And on social media, your personal brand represents you, and you need to be the real you. Here is, when you're first starting out, you're going to want to copy the gurus that you see out there. And there's nothing wrong with that in the beginning, because you have to start somewhere, right? And some of us, when we're first starting, we're like, I don't know what to do. So you copy the people that are successful. But eventually you have to define who you are online, on social media, and define your social compass. It's important for a number of reasons. I listed 5 of them, and I'm looking at them right here. Your vibe is what attracts your tribe. So what you put out, attracts people to you, and they're going to attract like people like yourself. And aren't those the people that you want to work with? Aren't those the people that you want as customers? You understand yourself better than anybody. So attracting people like yourself makes sense, right? Number 2 is what you put out is what you get back. So defining your social compass, defining what's important to you, putting it out there is what you get back. It's kind of like that woo-woo karma kind of thing, but it's scientific. I mean, if you put it out there, that's what you're going to get back. If you treat people like crap, people are going to treat you like crap, right? Hopefully on your social compass, moral compass, that's not the case for you. You probably have a little bit more integrity and don't treat people like crap if they treat you like crap, right? You have a little bit more integrity than that, if you're following me. Number 3 is social media is about building a community and serving a community. That's the reason why you need your social compass, so that you know what direction to go, you know what to put out there, what's important to you. Obviously, family is on top of one of my, on my social compass, so I share a lot about family and about parenting. I'm only on number 4, sorry. People connect more with what you are about, not your product. Think about this. People are on social media to share their lives, to share pictures of their kids, to share what they had for breakfast. They're there to socialize, and they're there to connect with you as a person, not your product. They don't care about your product, not on social media. So they're going to connect with what's important to them. People are selfish. It's true. We all are. I go following people that I'm interested in because I'm interested in what they have to say. It's all about me. So when you're thinking about your audience, it's all about them. So what do you have to serve them, to help them with their obstacles and problems? Number 5 goes right with what I just said. It's not about you, it's about them. It's what benefits and solutions you have to their problems. So I hope this helps. I did put on my post a list of, things that might inspire what your social compass looks like. Go check it out at learnwithjenny.com. I put the link above. And then go check out the free training on the products page. You're going to find lots of helpful things on there that you can use in your home business to get going and making your own personal brand out there on social media. I hope that helps. Make it a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.